the middle. And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. T.J. Watt in on the tackle.
Not a huge play, but I think they're more than happy with how it turned out. Don't be surprised to see them revisit that call because there's a lane there for more than just 5 yards. Put it in your back pocket and break it out when you need it later.
From the 29, here's the 2nd and 5. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. Now 2nd and 5. And they'll fake the jet sweep there and instead hand it Kamara. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. They'll say no gain on the play there. Now it'll be 3rd down.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Here is 3rd and 5. To throw is Shuck. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Joey Porter Jr. And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Steeler touchdown. An excellent play there, CD, on the pick 6. And I think were they a nickel? Did they have an extra DB out there?
Yeah, Brandon, I think they went standard nickel, not the Buffalo, as teams like to call it, meaning 3 safeties for big nickel. They just wanted to take away the quarterback's throwing lanes, and that's exactly what they did and came through with a big-time pick 6.
Chris Boswell now for the extra point. And he'll put it through to make it 7-0 Steelers. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Shuck now to throw. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
That was not a real confident throw right there, and he's just 2 of 7 to start the game. Now he's going to have to find a groove with a big 3rd down coming up. Let's see if his confidence can increase.
Operating from the gun, here's Shuck. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have a Saints first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
We didn't need to ask around the league, but we got to confirm this guy's a good player. They've got to find a way to get him more involved, call a few more plays that target him.
Absolutely, because here we are toward the end of the first half, and that's the first target, not just the first catch, first target. To the air once more. Shuck. There's Chris Olave. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2. As they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Here's Shuck. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yes, let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks. He seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
2nd and 10.
60 Bison.
To the air again. Here's Shuck. Pressure comes, and the Steelers take him down. The pressure from multiple guys there as they bury him for a big 9-yard loss. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as they get it right at the 30-second mark of this first half. Seventh play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Shuck. And that is incomplete.
It's going to be another frustrating end to a drive here. This offense, they've not been able to get anything going in this first half. And now it's going to be time to gather on the sidelines and try and figure out what's going wrong. Who has an idea? Who has a plan? Time to implement it.
Here comes the Saints punter now, as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. Looking up into the lights, and he muffs it. Amazing, perfectly placed. If that ball goes 1 extra yard, maybe not even an extra yard, the starting point is the 20.
So there is a reason that a lot of punters are also excellent golfers. They know distance control. You know what else they have? Same groove motion over and over. Once they have that down, it repeats under pressure.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And with a 7-point lead, they'll likely look to take this to the locker room and not really press the issue. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And it'll be 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
And that'll do it for the end of the 2nd quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Just the 1 touchdown in that first half. 7-0 our score as we get going in quarter number 3. And this will wind up way short of the landing zone, so that's going to move the ball all the way up to the 40-yard line. Running left, it's Warren. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
They did a really nice job there defensively. They strung the play out, didn't give him a cutback lane. On each play, you have guys what I call our BCR players. Guys are responsible for the bootleg, for the cutback, and for the reverse. They played that one perfectly.
And rode him right out of bounds. And Rodgers intercepted a 3rd time. And the Saints will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line. That is just what this defense was hoping for, an interception on the opening possession of this 3rd quarter.
Obviously didn't want to surrender a touchdown and fall even farther behind. And we've gotten to know this team a little bit, haven't we? Couldn't you just see their defensive leaders telling the offensive guys, telling the quarterback, don't worry, we got you to start things off. You take it from there.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They'll start in excellent field position following the INT. They start the drive on the ground. Kamara. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Running lanes run a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
This 2nd and 4. Again, it's Kamara. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
Sometimes I get almost mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, those eyes that carry their feet to open spaces, make people miss. I just love watching those guys go to work.
A 10th carry for Kamara. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
You know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. They'll give the Kamara running right. And they get him behind the line, so that short gain on first down quickly negated. They give those 2 yards right back, and now they're looking at a 3rd and 10.
I know they'd love to take some heat off of that young quarterback, but so far, not much in the running game, and this won't help things either. A loss on that play.
Play fake, Shuck. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Alex Highsmith making a nice play and getting the sack.
We've watched this a long time, and I still don't believe we get it. 3rd and long, why are you calling play action?
Because they're not going to bite defensively, right?
No, not at all. I did have a coach explain to me years ago that for some teams, that's how they have to deal with pass protection and their line blocking, but to me it seems silly.
Yeah, well, they're silly, and that leads to a play action sack. On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. They call that a punt of 38 yards official. And out will come the offense as they take over. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. Their defense has pitched the shutout. Now they probably need to deliver a little breathing room, maybe make it a 2-score game as they've got it 1st and 10. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21.
At the 6-yard line.
To throw, it's Rodgers. And incomplete on a deep ball.
And this drive was almost over before it began thanks to a great defensive effort. Sack on first down, followed by an incompletion. One more good rep, and they get off the field.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. From the gun, it's Rodgers. A quick throw there is incomplete.
We've seen these defenses make enough opportunistic plays to keep this one low scoring. Flying around, making plays on the ball, and we see yet another errant throw as a result.
The Steelers send out their punter now. And no room for error here as his first punt comes from deep in his own end zone. And here's a very low-line drive, almost whiffed on
The
it.
Saints take over first and 10 at the Steelers' 18-yard line.
So from inside the 20, here's first and 10 at the 18. They'll try to get the offense going with Kamara. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Cameron Hayward getting upfield to make the stop.
I see a shake of the head as he gets up, and you've got to imagine he's thinking, guys, you got to help me out. He's hoping his team can read his thoughts because he definitely needs some assistance.
We have played 3 quarters. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Pittsburgh. It's the Saints who hold the football, but they're trailing as we begin the 4th quarter of play. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. They'll pound it up the middle with Kamara. And he's only going to get a yard from the 20 to the 19. Not the start to the drive they were looking for. That run doesn't do much at all.
No, not at all. And it leaves them with 3rd and long. And you know, this is the time of game where these drives really start to matter. They've got to make some moves.
Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. The 3rd down now. Those last 2 plays indicative of how things have gone for them. Just nowhere to go on the ground and struggling to put up points. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Back at the 26-yard line. Dropped for a loss of 7 by multiple defenders. One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Saints' decision to go for it backfires. And that will force a turnover on downs. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Their defense forced the turnover on downs. They've got the lead. They're in good shape, but can't go into a shell here, right? Still got to be careful.
Yeah, because they're still a long way away from kneel down time. So they've got to work on getting first downs, keep the sticks moving, right? Keep the clock going. And above all, ball security. Don't turn it over.
Now it's 2nd and 10. Here's Rodgers. That's complete to DK Metcalf.
It's a gain of 14 yards. 50. Hey, you block over here. That's good for a Steelers first down. First and 10.
Now run straight ahead to Will. And he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it. And it's 2nd down. The 4th quarter here, they've got the lead. They want to keep it on the ground. That's what they're doing.
Smart football. Keep the clock grinding. Keep it going. But you got to figure now, they're going to see more people stacked up at the line of scrimmage as they try and bleed it out.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So the Steelers with the football as we get you reset. They've got a 2nd down now as they search for a way to get this one to the finish line. This, in all probability, another run here on 2nd and 8. Throwing now is Rodgers. Going across the formation, he finds Fryer.
These guys certainly are not hiding what their intention is. They're absolutely showing it. They're definitely not going to sit on this lead here in the fourth quarter.
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
Hey, 319.
Rodgers looking to throw. That's caught right side. It's Warren. And he's taken down inside the 30.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomped down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football.
319.
Back to throw. Rodgers. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22.
And good yardage there on 1st down, because sometimes all you need to do on the screen is get one key block. That might set your man free, and that was pretty good pursuit to the football defensively. Well, it could have gone for more.
On the give, it's Warren. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
319.
Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2, as they'll stop it with 25 ticks remaining on the clock. So it's 3rd and 6, and this will be the 8th play of the drive.
319.
Rodgers to throw. That is caught. And even though he gets out of bounds to stop the clock, it's not going to matter. That 1st down going to be enough to write a finish to this one. Well, probably the only thing he did wrong there was go out of bounds, nursing this 4th quarter lead. You want to stay in, eat the clock.
Yeah, you got to love the effort, the catch, the extra yardage, but you got to know the situation. Stay in bounds, young man.
And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. So this one in the win column for the Pittsburgh Steelers. And not all W's are created equal, CD, and this one came in shutout fashion.
Well, their offense certainly didn't need to do anything, right? They could take the day off, and they did. But the defense, they carried them in a big way.
Yeah, look, the offense obviously stuff to work on, but they did enough, and the defense carried the load.
But you know what they say, it's always fun.
combinations.
Man, I got this swag. My hand up in my bag. You know I'm poppin' tag. But man, I got this swag. Man, I got this swag. My hand up in my bag. You know I'm poppin' tag. But man, I got this swag. When I serve, now I be surfing swag. I'm on hypnotic, exotic, polo on my body. Got a bad girl beside me, and a friend right behind me, and I'm swag. I'm surf, I'm swag, I'm surf, I'm swag, I'm surf, I'm clean like this detergent. No, by the zone, yeah, strong, and you know I'm on 'cause I'm swag. I'm surf, I'm swag, I'm surf, I'm swag, I'm surf, I'm clean like this. Okay, I fall off in the club with a pocket full of bags. Big stupid friends like a rat up in some rain. Swag super cool, blowing strong like a fan. And my chain shining hard, it just gave my neck a tan. Pockets on pop, I could they swole off that spinach. Peachtree swag, you can call me Mr. Lennox. Bottles in my hand, putting on just like cable. Surfing off the sand like a surf. Kelly Slater, circle swag. I swag, I surf. I swag, I surf. I swag, I surf. Now watch me swag. Okay, I swag, I surf. I swag, I surf. I swag, I surf. Now watch me swag. Okay, swagging in the club, you gon' see me throwing money up. Catch me with a bad chick and all her friends is flying some drinks. We gon' blow them up exotic what we rolling. They got it, I'm gon' drink it up. I'm always wearing polo, I'm rap pouring mascot. Cake on debit, I don't hesitate to cash out. Thank John Stevenson, the black and blue jag out. Pockets on hell time, I'm always bringing bands out. Hypnotic, exotic, polo on my body. Got a bad girl beside me, and a friend right behind me, and I'm swag. I'm surf, I'm swag, I'm surf, I'm swag, I'm surf, I'm clean like this detergent. No, by the zone, yeah, strong, and you know I'm on 'cause I'm swag. I'm surf, I'm swag, I'm surf, I'm swag, I'm surf, I'm clean like this detergent. When I hit the club, it's like I gotta catch a wave. Boogie board, shawty got me surfing off the stage. Got me something like a hit power. I'm surfing like I'm auto 'cause I got that rocket power. Take it.
Oh, when the saints go marching in. Oh, when the saints
On the West
Coast. We're coming to you live from the NFL's newest and the world's most expensive stadium. State-of-the-art SoFi here in Inglewood, California. Today, an exciting battle in the NFC between the New Orleans Saints and the Los Angeles Rams. Blake Groupie out and ready to send this away. And here we go from L.A. And this isn't even going to be close, partner. The opening kickoff fails to reach the landing zone, so they're going to have to defend from the 40 to begin this game. So hopefully he's able to find the landing zone next time. His first kickoff gives him some great field position here.
Automatic first down.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Stafford now off the play fake. And he's going to go down. Great work by the Saints. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
That's the way. That's exactly the way you show a crowd you've got no issues playing on the road. One snap in, you're celebrating a sack. Well, the tens of thousands in the building, well, they watch their guy pick himself up off the turf.
Big play to start the game. Defense comes out firing. It's 2nd and long. Low left side, taken in by Adams. And this is a small pickup to the 39-yard line. Lante Taylor making a stop.
Exit 3rd and 11.
In the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11.
Liberty hot. Lady.
3rd and long for him here. He puts some air under it deep down the left. And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done. Incomplete. Clean breakup on that throw. And that brings up 4th and long. Really, I'm flipping through, Brock. That certainly wasn't in the offense's opening script, but if you're a defender, just how you wrote it up.
Yeah, defensively, that was a week of practice and planning visualized and executed in real time.
And this hits the full before taking a bounce into the end zone. That's a touchback. So the Saints offense taking over for the first time here. And leading them began his college career way back in 2018. Now entering the NFL as a 2nd-round pick. It's Tyler Shough.
Kate, it's really obvious. Tyler has nothing to prove about his dedication to the game. And he put his body on the line collegiately. He got that covered across a 7-year career in a couple different stops. Evaluators, they love grip. And Tyler's got a lot of it.
He hits him for a gain of 6. He's up to the 26.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4.
Let's go now.
And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's good for a New Orleans first down.
I call that a table setter right there. Table setter for yourself as a team in that huddle, gaining confidence on the ground, and you know that's going to set the table for some great play action pass to come.
New set of downs for him at the 38. Off the play action, Chuck. Goes right downfield to Olave. And this play's nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it.
First down.
They get 35 out of that one. And the Saints are going to have a first down.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
Shot now on first down. Ooh, almost a throw that cost him. Defender had it in his hands. He dropped it. It's incomplete. Second down coming up.
Well, that's not the uniform you want to see, almost bringing it in. They are so fortunate to have.
All right, still 10 to go here after they almost had an interception on first down. Give on second to Camara. We'll cobble together a yard there. Stop made by Braden Fisk.
Okay, that's a run that's hold high on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here. Here he goes, 3rd and long. It's complete. This is Olave. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal.
First and goal, New Orleans.
When your opponent fails to act, Brock, you want to capitalize, right? And they are moving like a team ready to provide us with our first point to this game.
Yeah, pretty lackluster start there, Kate, from their opponents. You got a golden opportunity to immediately take control as they convert to stay on the field.
They've set themselves up well for an opening drive touchdown here, Brock. It's 1st and goal.
Here we go, here we go. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
They'll run with Camara. How about this? He can't even get past the line of scrimmage. No challenge for the end zone here.
Guessing everybody in the huddle on the sidelines sure want a little bit more from that run, but he didn't go backwards. Still in a great spot. And can't wait to see what they do here on 2nd and goal.
Ready? Hiking, 18.
Camara again. This is close, but it looks like they stopped him just short of the goal line. He gets a chunk of 4 yards, leaving them just a yard from the end zone. 3rd and goal. Camara. And he runs it across. Touchdown. The Saints have a great first drive and get the game's first points. Alvin Kamara, the touchdown. So a very run-heavy approach to this one thus far. Hard to argue with the results as they start out with a touchdown, Brock.
Yep, even in a passing league, Kate, it's how a lot of teams like to start, right? Everybody loves to think of winning the line of scrimmage. Why? Well, it sets up play action. It makes your protections a little bit easier. Win the line of scrimmage in this league, you have to win the game.
Blake Grupe to try the extra point. The point after splits the upright. And the Saints will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Rams nothing. Blake Grupe to kick off for the Saints.
Here's Grupe on now to handle the kickoff. And this one will not make it to the landing zone. So the same as it going out of bounds now. This is going to come out to the 40-yard line. And they'll have great field position, Brock, after the unforced error on the kickoff. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. First carry now for Kyron Williams. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Stafford from the gun. Completed over the middle. Still has some space inside the 35. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. It's a full 40 yards on the play, Brock, and a new set of downs. Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play. Running right, it's Williams. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary?
Brings up
That's it.
and 10 at the 24-yard line.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Shotgun snap to Stafford. Short pass brought in. Decent gain here, but short of the first. 3rd and just 2 to go.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
Nakua, the receiver, in motion right. On 3rd and 2, Stafford completes beyond the marker. And he's going to have enough for the first down, not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal.
First down. 1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
Up the gut they go with Williams. It'll be a quality gain on the run, and that also brings us to the end of this quarter. So they'll be facing 2nd and goal coming up as we reach the end of one. 7-0 is our score. We'll return to Inglewood in just a moment. We're back for the 2nd quarter. Rams in a real good spot to score.
Ready.
There's another for it. And he does not get in. They stop him at the 1. And goose egg up on the scoreboard, Brock. He's not going away anytime soon if they keep having plays like that.
They really need something. An injection of energy here. Nothing will take the spark out of the series quite like getting stuck for a loss.
Just a yard away on 3rd and goal. Here's the jumbo package. The Saints calling for a timeout. They're first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Just a yard away on 3rd and goal. Here's the jumbo package. Trying to sneak with Stafford. And they're going to say he was short. They held him out, Brock, and now we're going to have to wait and see what they decide to do here on 4th and goal. They weren't particularly interested in disguising that call, Brock. The defense knew it was coming, and they make the stop.
Yeah, even against a prepared defense, you still expect to at least get a yard, get that surge, get that push. We've been so used to seeing it. That's a real tip of the cap to the defense to get that stop.
Leading the offense out there. It's 4th and goal from the 1.
Set.
Going for it, it's Williams. And they stop it. No touchdown, no first down. That's a turnover on downs near the end zone.
These 4th down runs, it's all about want to and will. Want to keep it conservative offensively, try to move it across, but that defense was having none of it. And now they get themselves off the field.
The Saints to running back Alvin Kamara trotting back out to the field. And all that's needed here, Brock, is some repeat execution from that last series. Of course, I'd expect the defense has made some adjustments after giving up that touchdown.
And that is the beauty of this game we love so much, those back-and-forth adjustments on the sidelines. And can this offense do what it did to drive ago? And that is stay one play ahead of their defensive foes.
They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. And that sprung him to get to the second level and beyond.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. Another run for Kamara. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Shot to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
And some excellent work to drive them all the way out past the 30-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
1st down, New Orleans.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Running behind center with Kamara. That's a nice running there on that 7-yard gain. Make it 2nd down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly when he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Second down, it's another give to Kamara. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the 1st.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the 1st down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
Set of downs for him from the 46.
Ready, ready. 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Going to the ground again on 1st. Runs around and he's got space. And he's going to be hauled down at the 2. That sets up 1st and goal.
Anytime you get that chunk of yards, gosh, you can just feel it in the stadium. It just changes the whole complexion of the drive. They're now set up beautifully in enemy territory to end this series with points.
Just need 2 more yards that they couldn't get on that last play. Here's 1st and goal.
Let's go. Cowboy 80.
Kamara will not get past the line. He's held up at 4. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock, you already got to have short memories. You tell me these 2 defenses need them sometimes as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Backed up to the 4-yard line now. It's 2nd and goal.
Let's go now. 19, 18.
Another shot for Kamara. And the defense wins this rep. That's stuck at the line, and now they've got 3rd and goal.
Well, Kate, this is going to be a fascinating call because defensively, you've stopped the run twice now, and I think you believe on that side, well, they got to put it in the air. But this is also where the offense could say, we got 2 more shots. Let's continue to pound the football. Can't wait to watch this one.
Got to manage 3 yards here. 3rd and goal. Off to the line. This is going to be 4th and short. Now the Rams will use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. They want the touchdown on 4th and goal. They're going for it from the 3. Trying for it with Shaw. And he won't come through on 4th and goal. And that play doesn't get it done. We've got a turnover on down.
You go for it on 4th down. It's got to be something from the short list of plays you expect to work every time. If that one's on the short list, I think it's got to be reevaluated. Something wasn't working on it, and it cost them a possession.
Throwing now on 1st down. Stafford. That throw comes up short. Need a little more muscle on that one. Looking for his wide receiver there. So it'll be 2nd down.
Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls that you just trust the most.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10. Straight ahead with Williams. He finds space for a few yards that time. Chase Young bringing him down there.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on 3rd down, Kate. Take at least a little bite of the big meal between them and the 1st down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
On 3rd down, here's Williams. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
Ask for a little bit more on that one. As that running back's come up with more than he's used to on 3rd down, he made it look like just another day at the office. I wouldn't expect every conversion to go as smoothly. He sure made that one look routine.
And he gets up for a gain of about 4.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know it's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule. That kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
Working from the gun. Here's Stafford. On the quick slant, it finds Adams. And he'll get it up to the 27. Clock continuing to run as the Rams hurry to the line.
And the Rams, 1st down.
On 1st down, here's Stafford. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. Timeout taken by Los Angeles. It's 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Things already looking a good bit tougher here. It is 2nd and 17 after the sack. Stafford now. Looking to his running back, incomplete. That play's going to bring up 3rd down.
Really had to find a way to get that short completion because now you're staring at 3rd and extra long. And that's a place no QB in this league wants to be.
Waiting.
Third and long now for Stafford. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So that brings up 4th and long.
Evans in punt formation for the Rams.
He's got this at the 27. He found some space to do a little damage there before they bottle him up. The Saints and running back Alvin Kamara trotting back out to the field. And I'd say the ROI on his early touches have made him a pretty good investment for 1st half work. He's gotten off to a great start here. First and 10, Saints find themselves with some good field position starting out.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Shuck working from the gun. Absolutely fires this one right side. And he will score. It's a New Orleans touchdown. The Saints will add to their lead at the end of the half. We have a timeout here. Second one taken by New Orleans. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Wow, just perfect execution there, Brock. Nailing the fade for 6.
Yeah, and when it comes to the fade route, it really is all about timing. And as you said, the execution of it. You have to have the matchup first, but then you need to go connect. What a great play.
Groupie to try the point after. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Saints double their lead to 14. Here's Groupie on now to handle the kickoff. And he needed a lot more power there. It came down a ways away from the landing zone, and they're going to start the possession up at the 40. Excellent field position for him here after the kickoff lands short. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Stafford now on first down. And the Saints are all over this one. Great work by the defense. Clock continuing to run as the Rams hurry to the line.
Up 2nd and 11 at the 39-yard line.
Back to throw. Here's Stafford. Forced out to his right. He won't find much there as it reaches the 41. Oh, Anderson in on the tackle. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken.
Ready? Lady!
He's back to throw. Rolling left, buying some time. And finds Adams downfield. And he's finally caught after a big third down game, but was one of his teammates caught by an official. We've got a flag down. Would have liked to have kept that big play, but the officials and penalties say no, and it's got to come back. So a 2-score game here at the break. Some work to be done as we get ready for the EA Sports Halftime Report with Scott Hansen. Scott?
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you for a quick halftime report. We'll let both sides catch their breath and get their orange wedges as we're going to get ready for the third quarter action. So let's go back out to the stadium as we rejoin our broadcast team, Kate Scott and Brock Hewer.
Thanks so much, Scott. Appreciate the update as always. And welcome back, everyone. Third quarter about to get underway. Got a 2-score ball game here as we resume play. Here's Evans set to kick this away. Here's a return from the 7. All right, and in the end, Brock, this is going to make it out to the 30. The Saints, still running back Alvin Kamara, trotting back out to the field. And they take the field in good but not great shape, Brock. They've got that lead, but no doubt they'd love to see it grow.
Yeah, just having the lead does take some pressure off. It doesn't change the sense of urgency. It's always on tilt in the NFL, but it should allow them to operate a little more freely.
They're going to start on the ground with Kamara. And he needed his 6 yards to begin this one. We've got 2nd and 4.
That is just a great drive start. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable 2nd down.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3.
Here we go, set. 70 Lions. Check go.
Now here he goes on the boot. Catch made by Alvin Kamara. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
First down.
First and 10 from the 41.
Let's go. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
On play action, here's Shuck. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. When we look back at this one, Brock, it is going to be defensive highlight after defensive highlight. And there again, the examples, they just keep coming.
The physical play has been the trademark. Really, from the first snap through this second half, there have not been many just uncontested, clean, efficient plays. Every effort's been answered. That's why that scoreboard's not been lit up.
Only 2 yards on the play, and it brings up 3rd and 8.
A 2-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Air it out on 3rd. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through to back them up ahead of 4th down.
That right there, that is a small step toward a big objective, and that's overcoming, Kate, a 2-score deficit in the second half. Fortunately, well, this game isn't close to being out of hand yet. We got to learn that lesson in the NFL. Anything can happen. There's still plenty of time to get that lead back, especially if they keep making impact plays like that one on 3rd down.
Out come the Rams on offense. Their last drive didn't make it very far before they had to punt it away, partner, so hopefully this one has some better legs to it.
Set. Motion, motion, motion. 280.
We take the handoff now. Stafford finds him over the middle. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
He gets 6 on that play, and it brings up an LA 1st down.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
First down throw here for Stafford. He's dropped, and he's going to go down. Great work by the Saints. And they're going to be forced to regroup a bit ahead of 2nd down.
This overwhelming pressure and these sacks after sacks after sacks. Let's build this lead, and you know it's the way they want to finish it.
Might be time to reach into the bag of tricks on 2nd down. 16 to go following the sack. Here's Stafford. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled for a 4th gain.
There's no question, Kate, the big plays down the seam over big tight ends, a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, it gets good coverage, contested catches, they really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
He finds Adams, complete. And he's going to be brought down in enemy territory now at the 46.
It's a gain of
3rd and 15. You don't see many of those picked up, partner, but they found a way.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him, only to drop your hips and cut right inside. It's a good work to help reset those chains.
Williams now on 1st and 10. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. He gets down inside the 35-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And the Rams are going to have a 1st down.
I just love that so much, Kate. Yeah, they trailed at the break, but that doesn't deter you from running the ball. And results like that will more than likely have them lean into the run game.
1st down, and they go right back to it. And big gain followed by a little bit of a loss here. Defense getting the better of them on that run. And that play right there, Brock, is this game in a nutshell. No points, but plenty of struggles.
What did the late, great John Wooden used to say? Never confuse activity for achievement. We've not seen much achievement today.
A momentary speed bump there on what has otherwise been a great drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Stafford back to throw. This one delivered off target, Brock. That's incomplete.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. They'll send him over right.
180.
Throwing to Stafford on third. Caught just shy of the goal line. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up first and goal.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You've got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Big play got him to the doorstep, Brock. 4 more yards now in goal to go. From the red zone on first. The shot to the end zone is incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. And that makes it second and goal.
Ready.
Stafford's going to throw once more. Looking, isn't moving up. They're able to drop it. Quickly, their chances at the end zone are running out, Brock. It's third and goal.
All right, up to the point of the game, Kate. Now we got to get the ball out of our hands. He is just taking a beating all game long, and on this drive yet again. Find a way to protect, find a way to run, and get the ball out of his hands.
Need a touchdown here as they line up for third and goal. Here he goes, third and long. Screen here for Williams. The stand continues. This one doesn't even make it back to the line, Brock, and it sets up fourth and goal.
Not terribly complicated on this one. Just not the third down screen you wanted to run. Little chance they were getting the first, and apparently, little chance they were going to even gain a positive yard at all.
On comes Joshua Carty and the Rams field goal unit to try it on fourth down. This is going to be a 31-yarder from the right hash. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And here in our third quarter, finally able to get their first points of this game.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
Here's Evans set to kick this away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. The Saints come marching onto the field. They didn't add to their lead last time out, so they punted it away, but still ahead and able to add to it here. Saints to the line now. First stay and 10. Start things off with a run by Kamara. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play. But it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical as nobody wants a 3 and out.
Last run got him 3. Here's second and 7.
Let's go.
Off the play action. Chuck. Look at that power. Deep left side. Really pushing the envelope on second down, but the deep shot doesn't work.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down.
Here we go, set.
Throw here, third down. Connection made to Shaheed. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third down. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
This is the end of the third quarter. It's the Saints up by multiple scores, and they've got the football. New set of downs for him from the 46. Kamara now on 1st and 10. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Throwing now off the play action. Line quick there. They bring him to the turf. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
In theory, Kate, that's exactly what complementary man coverage is supposed to look like. The DBs, well, they're sticky on the back end of it. The front end, that pass rush, it makes an impact. It gets home. But, of course, we know it's not that simple. It is really tough to lock down a full field in more than a second or two.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And now they're staring at 4th and long. This is a guy who's used to embracing contact, Brock. Usually makes catches in spite of it, but I guess it's tough for anybody to make a play every time.
Yeah, I think these tight ends today, Kate, spend as much time in the old ice bath as just about anybody.
Yeah.
And when you don't make that catch and you take the contact, well, that stings like the first seconds in the ice.
And the fair catch made here at the 15. Possession switching back to the LA offense as they head out. Down double digits, Brock. Field goals like we saw in their last drive aren't going to move the needle as much as they need to. Rams ready for this one. Here's 1st and 10. Stafford from the gun. Hits him on the out route. And he stopped almost immediately after that catch. He's down at the 30. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
They've run this 12-yard out route, Kate, at the combine, well, all the way back to last century when I had to throw it. In this throw, this is a big boy throw. This is a differentiator. Can you make that deep out throw on time, on rhythm, and accurately? Well, that was teaching tape right there.
He is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And it brings up an LA 1st down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. They motion a receiver left. They'll motion Smith left. Run with Williams. Drops by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
Shotgun snap to Stafford. Makes the catch. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. Offense up to the line fast. In for the marker with Williams. And this is going to go in the wrong direction. He loses just about the amount of yards they needed to get there. It's going to be 4th down.
It's 4th down.
Desperation time here. He can't get away. They get the sack and force a turnover on downs.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
The New Orleans offense set to go now. They're up by 2 scores, Brock, but we've got some time left, so they still need to mount a drive here. The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. 1st and 10 coming up. Off the play fake, he'll throw. Sends this to the end zone. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though. Here we get 2nd down.
Well, you got to have a short memory in the NFL. Incompletions happen. Now you got to make the adjustment and go get the next one.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10.
60 Bison.
Here's a give inside to Camaro. He's across midfield into Rams territory. 6 yards to pick up there. That's going to bring up 3rd and 4.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
It's Camaro on 3rd down. They're holding strong here. The defense gets him at the line. That's going to bring up 4th down. Now the Rams will use the first of their timeouts. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. Here comes the Saints punting unit. The Rams headed out to the field now. They liked how that drive was going, but the ND and the turnover on downs, yeah, that's something they'll try to rewrite on this series. Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out.
Lady!
On 1st down, here's Stafford. And he's going to be brought down after getting this up to the 22. Offense in a hurry up here.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 22.
Working from the gun, here's Stafford. It's caught by Williams. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
Brought down back at the 19-yard line.
Sending a receiver left. 3rd and long. They're going to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And goes to the hurry up here.
A 6-yard loss. It's 4th down.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. That one complete to Higbee. And that's a quick stop there before he can do anything with it. And that tackle forces the turnover on downs.
You know, these 4th down plays are all about trust. You lean into what you do best. Unfortunately, with the lack of execution, you're going to throw that one off the playlist.
The Saints ready to return their offense to the field. And this certainly isn't the rut they want to be in, Brock. All of their drives have been ending in punts as of late. All right, there's going to be the last play before the 2-minute warning.
Let's go now. 18, go.
Now we're on with Camaro. He's taken down after gaining a couple. That's going to bring us to the 2-minute warning. It's the 2-minute warning here in L.A. Saints up by 11. After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Shuck. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints have likely locked up the win right there. Chris Olave with the touchdown. Well, Brock, not much to say other than the fact that this offense on point. They're just clicking today.
Just rolling. I mean, this is clinic. This is what I call teaching tape. Being well prepared, and more importantly, going out there and executing at a high level.
Group B to try the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Saints push their lead to 18.
Rams 3. Blake Groupie to kick off for the Saints.
Here's Groupie on now to handle the kickoff. And he didn't strike that one true, Brock. It came down short of the landing zone he had to reach, so give them the football up at the 40. And this drive is going to have some great starting field position as a result of that short kick. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Throwing now on first down. Stafford. Short pass brought in. He is taken down as he drives this to the enemy 40. Clock is working against them as they hurry up to the line.
That's good for a Rams first down. First and 10 at the
Stafford now on first down. Nakua here, he's got it. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets it down to the 14.
A gain of 26 yards. That's another Rams first down. First and 10.
First down throw here for Stafford. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away. He goes down. Timeout taken by Los Angeles. It's second. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down.
I think we've reached the point of the game, Kate, where I got to make my PSA. Protect the quarterback, and quarterback, protect yourself.
Second down and 19 yards to go after that sack. Back to throw here, Stafford. Taken in by Smith. And he's brought down after a short gain. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
Brings up third down.
Third and long for him here. Toward the side of the end zone, but that one's incomplete.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone. And defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and lead teams for field goals, you got a great chance to win.
Here he goes. Got to have this on fourth down. And that's incomplete in the end zone. Could have been 6 points, but as that one falls, Brock, instead just a turnover on downs.
It's a turnover.
Hey, I get it. It's already over. But go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
New Orleans has the offense set. All right, Brock, here's first and 10.
Come on, set. 60 Eagles, set, go.
This is Devin Neal with it. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on second down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Last run got him 3. Here's second and 7.
Set. 70 Lions. Set, go.
They run with Neal. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on second down.
The tackle made.
Just 1 yard on the play, though. That leaves him with third down and 6 to go.
And it's third down.
Okay, ready?
So it's a win for the Saints. And it was a maestro of a performance defensively, limiting them to only 1 field goal. Playing shutdown football like that, Brock, it is no surprise they came away with the win. And I think you'd agree, we see some more lockdown football in their future. This has been another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. With all our crew here and my broadcast partner, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. It's a win for the Saints as we say goodbye from Los Angeles. just outside of Buffalo in Orchard Park, New York. Coming up, we're keeping things in the AFC for an intra-conference contest between the Kansas City Chiefs and the Buffalo Bills. Matt Prater ready to get this one going. And we're off and running from Western New York. Here's Smith on the return. This makes it up to the 25. So here come the Chiefs, taking the field for their first drive of the game. And leading them as he always does. Their quarterback seeking his 4th consecutive Super Bowl appearance and a 4th Super Bowl title. It's Patrick Mahomes.
All of us as sports fans, we know those players in the other sports that when we just think of the greatest to ever do it, a skill set that's different than everybody else, immediately a player pops in your mind. And while we have seen GOATs like Tom Brady and Super Bowl winners many times over like Bradshaw, Montana, and Aikman, there's just not many that have ever done it with the flair, the style, and the skill set of Patrick Mahomes.
Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. Now it's the first carry for Isaiah Pacheco. And a nice 70-yard chunk on the opening snap of this game.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, nice little run to set the table.
7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3.
Yellow.
Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. His first throw is an interception. Kicked off by Terrell Bernard. Well, we all know this is a player who's proven that he can weather an early setback and soldier on. It's going to be tested again after his first series ends in an interception.
Yeah, that's right, Kate. You don't get mentioned as one of the league's better passers if you can't shake off an early turnover. Now, his defense got to pick him up.
So now the Bills will get their turn at an opening drive of the game. They're led out by the reigning NFL MVPs. Finished top 5 in voting 4 of the last 5 seasons, Josh Allen.
Look up game changer in today's NFL, and you see Josh Allen right at the top of the list. Really, one of the only guys in the league who can make the play with his arm or with his legs in just about any situation. The guy is a game changer. That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, it's Allen. Catch made. Down to the 44-yard line as he nearly picks up the first.
Brings up 3rd down.
All right, looks like they're going to try to power this across. Goal line formation on 3rd and inches. On the sneak, it's Allen. And he's going to be touched down as he gets him enough to pick up the first down.
Kate, is there a simpler play in football that's come to life more than the QB sneak? We see all different varieties now, but it has become so darn effective. And when you got a tough QB that wants to put it on his shoulders, you sign up for it.
Defender runs right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. He was looking for Keon Coleman on that throw. And it's going to be 2nd down.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Working from the gun, it's Allen. Catch made, left side by Palmer. And he's taken down at the 30. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's good for a Bills first down.
First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
First out of the game for James Cook. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. Looking for his back, but it will not find him. That's incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Big strike downfield to Coleman. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains. A lot of game left, partner, but it would be a shame not to punish your opponents for making a mistake so early.
Yep, they come through on 3rd down, and the chance of transforming that turnover into a touchdown still exists.
And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And that sack quickly changes the tone of this series, Brock. It's 2nd down.
And all the data lately has taught us really clearly, sacks, negative yardage plays, they not only just destroy that play, they destroy drives. Well done, defense.
Expect the defense to be coming again here after that sack. It is 2nd and 16. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 11.
Digging deep in the playbook here, and this is 3rd and 11. Allen setting up to throw. Ground game works for the touchdown. The Bills have a great first drive and get the game's first points. Josh Allen, the touchdown. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yep. Certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes, not quite sure what was coming next. And it will be that same strategy they employ, I'm going to guess so, until that defense proves it can stop it.
Now Prater on to send it away. On the return, here's Nico Mejio. He's brought down just inside the 25. The Chiefs sending their offense out for the 2nd time this game. And time to hit a quick reset here, partner, after they find themselves behind following that opening drive, INT.
Yeah, you say reset, I say Control-Alt-Delete. Pretend like it didn't even happen. You got to flush it in a hurry.
The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
As a corner in this league, well, you go to the Pro Bowl if you can cover. You want to be an All-Pro, you stick someone like that.
1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Mahomes. And get it to Rashee Rice, complete. 30. Gets the 10. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs trim the lead to 1. That is a touchdown to one of their prime receiving targets.
This is really what you pay your skill guys for. You know, I had an old coordinator say, it's my job to get you a one-on-one. It's your job to go out and win it with a touchdown.
Now Harrison Butker for the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Chiefs tie this game 7-7. We've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And this won't have the juice to reach the landing zone, so some great field position coming up for this offense at the 40-yard line. So hopefully he's able to find the landing zone next time. His first kickoff gives him some great field position here. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. First down throw for Allen. This one's quickly to Shakir. He'll have a 4-yard gain on that one. He's taken down at the 44. Now the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you got to imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit. And you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
Oh, the cookie. Now I'm hungry. Straight ahead, here's Cook. And the stop made awfully close to the marker and in midfield. It's going to be 3rd and short now from the 49. Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs. Oh, love this. Giving it to the big guy on 3rd and short. A 1-yard gain on the play. And that's good for a Bills first down.
Calm, cool, collected from this offense. Love to see it. No tunnel vision on what down it was. Just focused on executing the play in front of him.
Cook trying this one up the gut. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Now Allen going to the air. He'll try forcing it to the slant. It's intercepted. Drew Tranquil with the pick. And the Chiefs have the football back just shy of the midfield stripe. Second and long. They didn't have to pass, Brock, but you kind of knew that was what was coming. And they had the right coverage out there to pick it off.
Yeah, you really have two choices here, Kate, offensively, right? You could play conservative, try to get to a manageable 3rd down, or you go step on the gas with aggressiveness. And I love aggressiveness. The problem? Well, this defense saw it coming, and even more so, they took it away. They went up and attacked it. They got the ball for themselves. You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. Pacheco gets it from the gun. And second down only works out for a yard.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background that every ho-hum run is a bigger play. It just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer. Find the lane quicker. The defender maybe a half step late. And this could have been much, much more exciting.
Third down, it's Mahomes. Got a man, and Kelsey has it. And their next snap is going to come from the red zone, Brock. He's down to that 17-yard line. Give him 32 on that play. And the Chiefs are going to have a first down.
First down. It's a gain of 30.
That's just awesome, Kate. A little bit of multitasking on that catch. Primary focus, as I always say, is you got to catch it first. But out of the corner of his eye.
Off the play fake, it's Mahomes. Looking touchdown, but can't connect. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And it sets up second down. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that passing, but throwing into double coverage. How's Coach going to feel about that one?
Yeah, that's a no-no. Yeah, I experienced that as a player and now as a coach. Please don't do that again.
The second down throw for Mahomes. Left side, it's instead stopped at the 2. The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend.
First down. First and goal, Kansas City.
Going jumbo set on this first and goal.
Yellow.
On play action, it's Mahomes. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. Timeout taken by Kansas City. It's second. after burning a couple early. They're down to 1 to work with now. Not quite sure what the thinking is here. They've brought out the kicking team. A 27-yard look here. Butker knocks it through. And that's going to break our tie and give them a 3-point advantage. So while they're in the huddle, partner, we've arrived at the end of our first quarter. The Chiefs in control so far. We'll return to Highmark Stadium in just a moment.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Butker on now to kick this one away. This one not close to where it had to go. This drive is going to begin from the 40.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
And they'll have great field position, Brock, after the unforced error on the kickoff. We're back for the second quarter. Bills in possession of the football. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Oh, Allen loses it. And the Chiefs pick it up. Space on the right. He's got room. And he will take it back. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs capitalize on the turnover and add to their lead.
As quarterback, you just cannot play it fast and loose with ball security because those defenders, Kate, on the other side, they practice all week to rip and tear and claw at that football. He gave it away, and even worse, he watched him return it for 6.
Butker to try the point after. Looking toward the upright, but it's good. And the Chiefs make it a 10-point ball game.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Nice little energy on their sideline after that fumble return scored, and with plenty of energy, he'll send this one away. Needed a little more to reach the landing zone, so give him the ball at the 40-yard line. Excellent field position for him here after the kickoff lands short.
Automatic first down.
Shotgun handoff now to Cook. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
Allen looking to throw. Finds the in route complete. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut.
Oh, they tried the lateral. It's a live ball. And that goes out of bounds. They'll keep the football, but lose a significant amount of yardage on the play. Still their football, but need to make some progress here. This is 2nd and long. Throwing here, Allen. Pass pass into the hands of Dalton Kincaid. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. Third and a lone yard coming up.
It's now third down.
He keeps it himself. And they're going to down him by contact as they've got enough for a new set of downs.
Everybody understood the assignment right there. For one guy, the quarterback, get the snap and make the marker. For the other 10, drive like mad, push like crazy, and create that space for the first.
First and 10. Here's Allen. That's brought in downfield by Kincaid. And he takes it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. The Bills face a 4-point deficit. Dalton Kincaid with the touchdown. It seems like a lot of the time, Brock, even if the results aren't quite as flashy every rep, tight ends are even more reliable scorers than a lot of receivers are when it comes to the passing game.
Yeah, I would agree with that, but there's also a lot more real estate for them to work with, right? Think of the receivers. They got to deal with the sidelines, that 12th defender. Many of these tight ends, they've got a ton.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. It's hard to yell when in your mouth. Come on. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.